Have you ever walked out of a appraisal meeting feeling disappointed, maybe even questioning your capabilities? You worked hard all the year, you expected recognition, but instead you receive a tough feedback or a rating that didn't match your expectation? Let me tell you something very clearly. A difficult appraisal is not the end of your growth, it is the beginning of your transformation. In today's video, I will share a practical step-by-step approach on how to stay positive, rebuild confidence, and come back stronger after a tough appraisal. So watch the video and subscribe to my channel Master Class with Tapas. So, first step, accept the emotion, don't suppress it. I think it is very, very important as a first step, acknowledge your emotion. It is absolutely normal to feel disappointed, frustrated, or even demotivated. But here is the key difference between successful professionals and others. Successful people process emotion, they don't stay stuck in them. Take 1 or 2 days to reflect, write down what you feel, but don't let emotion turn into a long term mindset because your career is not defined by one appraisal cycle. Shift from emotion to analysis. Now move from the feeling to the fact. Ask yourself three powerful questions. What exactly was the feedback? Is there is a pattern that I can notice? What part of it is actually valid? This part is difficult but extremely important because sometimes it always the delivery may feel harsh, but the feedback may be still be useful for us. For example, if I say so, lack of ownership, quality concerns, stakeholders, communication gaps, that can be one of the reasons. Treat your appraisal like an audit report of your performance, not a judgment, but a diagnostic report. Rebuild your mindset. Now comes the most critical step, reset your mindset. Tell yourself, this is the feedback, not in failure. This is the phase, not my identity. I am still in control of my career trajectory. Always remember, careers are long, appraisals are annual. One cycle cannot define your capabilities or your future. Even top performance in any organization have at least 1 or 2 tough reviews. Create a comeback plan. So here where the most people fail, they feel bad but they don't act. Let convert the feedback into action plan. Identify 2 3 focus areas, not just 10, just 2 3 areas, like the attention to detail, proactiveness, stakeholder management. Maybe these three can take out. Define measurable action. For example, double check the report before sharing, send weekly status update, take ownership of one or more additional process. Step 3, take a visibility action. Hard work alone is not enough. Make yourself visible. Your work is visible, your contribution are known, your impact is communicated. You have to sell yourself. This is the very important mantra for these days. Communicate it proactively. One of the major important steps, talk to your manager but not emotionally. Go with a structured approach. Acknowledge the feedback. Communicate with your action plan. Ask for periodic feedback. For example, based on the appraisal discussion, I have identified the areas where I will focus. I will keep you updated regularly and would appreciate your feedback. This shows the maturity, the ownership, and the leadership readiness. Then build confidence again. The confidence doesn't come back automatically. You have to rebuild it. Start with small wins and deliver high quality outputs. Help other, take initiative. Every small success will rebuild your belief, and slowly people around you start noticing the change. Closing, strong comeback message. Let me give you a corporate real example. In one of the global finance team, an employee received feedback that his reports lacked accuracy and required frequent correction. Now His immediate reaction was, "But I worked so hard, I was under pressure." However, when we analyze the situation like an audit, it was found that multiple reports had small but repeated errors. Reviews were not happening but not thoroughly. Deadlines were met but the quality is inconsistent. This is what I call an audit observation pattern, not one of issue but a recurring gap. Once you accepted this, instead of being defensive, he introduces simple control, a pre-submission checklist, a second level validation before sharing to the senior leadership. Within 1 quarter, the feedback completely changed. Lesson learned: treat feedback like an audit finding, not personal but actionable. Create a comeback plan. Another real example that I would like to share from a transformation project: a team member received feedback, needs to take more ownership. Now, ownership is a very vast, vague word, but we convert it into measurable action. Like before waiting for instruction, completely only assign the tasks. After the action plan, proactively sharing the weekly update, flagging risks before escalation, taking the responsibility for end-to-end process, not just the tasks. And believe me, within 6 months, stakeholder confidence improved, visibility increased, the same person trusted with a critical project. So lesson learned: feedback becomes powerful only when you convert it into the measurable action. Communicate proactively. Let me end this. Your approval rating reflect performance for a period, but your attitude defines your future. A tough appraisal can either break your confidence or build your character. The choice is yours. If you found this helpful, do like, share, and subscribe to my channel Masterclass with Tapas, and follow me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and on X. So, till I meet next, bye for now, and thank you.